Here are 3 practical ways to overcome your failures, become unstuck, and begin to make progress either in your relationship, in business, or in life in general. Hi, my name is Akhere. Welcome to my page. So, failure is a common life phenomenon, and it is something that most of us, if not all of us, will experience at one point or the other in our various life's endeavors. But sometimes this experience is so severe that some people get stuck to it and they do not know how to move on from it. And this is what you can do about it. Number 1, take responsibility for that failure. It doesn't matter whether it was all your fault or not. Just acknowledge the fact that you had a role to play in the eventual outcome that turned out to be a failed experience. It is in taking responsibility for the outcome that you would actually have the morale to do something about it. And number 2, acknowledge the actual mistakes that you made. The truth of the matter is that failure did not just happen out of thin air. There must have been some mistakes that you made along the way that eventually led to that experience that we call a failure. So what mistakes did you actually make? Take a pen and a paper and write them down, one after the other. And finally, number 3, what could you have done better? What lessons have you learned? It doesn't really matter how many mistakes you wrote down in the previous steps, but what lessons have you learned from the mistakes that you made? This is the most important thing. Take responsibility for your failure, highlight the lessons, the mistakes that you made, and ultimately write down the lessons and the corrections to those mistakes. And it is on these lessons and corrections that you must now put your focus. And this is how you move on. Fix your gaze, fix your focus on the lessons that you have learned from the mistakes that you made in your past failures, and chart a course for how you are going to apply these lessons in your next experience, in your next attempt. And in doing so, you would have overcome that failure and that negative experience. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe and follow for more. God bless you.